And welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to talk about me, Mario. Today I'm going to talk about everything we know so far about the Super Mario Galaxy movie, the upcoming sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie from 2023. Obviously, the release date, or I guess the film will premiere on the 3rd of April 2026. Obviously announced during the Nintendo Direct 12th on September 2025, which is really interesting. Obviously, we have cast and crew, returning voice cast. We have Mario, played by Chris Pratt. We have Luigi, voiced by Charlie Day. We have Princess Peach, voiced by Anya Taylor-Joy. We have Bowser, obviously voiced by Jack Black. Toad, obviously also voiced by Keegan-Michael Kay. And Kamek, voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. What's Kamek? Who is Kamek? I'm not quite sure. I haven't played Mario Galaxy yet, which is, kind of fortunate. But yeah, Kamek is this wizard guy. All right, that's that. Okay, that's interesting. So like I said, I haven't played Mario Galaxy yet. I guess I haven't played a lot of Mario games before, but you know what? I'm a big fan of movies and I just want to talk about it. So alright, the creative team, obviously the directors are Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelinek. We have a writer called Matthew Vogel. Producers are Chris Melandri and Shigeru Miyamoto, which obviously I think is from the Nintendo group. Music composer is Brian Taylor, returning to blend classic Mario themes with new compositions. The plot overview. Obviously, while the full plot hasn't been officially revealed, it's heavily inspired by the Super Mario Galaxy video game from 2007. Obviously, the story begins with a star festival in the Mushroom Kingdom, celebrating a passing comet. Bowser attacks, abducting Princess Peach and launching her castle into outer space. Mario ends up in space, where he meets Rosalina, caretaker of the Comet Observatory and the star-like creatures called Loomis. Bowser has stolen Observatory's powered stars, stranding it in space. Mario embarks on a cosmic quest to recover the power stars, restore the observatory, and rescue Peach. Illumination's Chris Melandri teased that while the Galaxy games are the core inspiration, the film will include surprises for fans of every Mario era. Obviously, themes and tone. Expected themes based on the game and teaser. Cosmic adventure and exploration, heroism and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds, friendship and teamwork, especially with the new allies like Rosalina, wonder and imagination, with surreal space environments and whimsical star creatures. The teaser trailer shows Mario relaxing under a tree, a stained glass image of Peach, and the journey through the clouds, hinting at a more introspective and magical tone. Obviously, what's still to come? Whether Rosalina will appear, likely but not confirmed. Any new villains or side characters are also not confirmed. How closely will the film follow the game's structure versus the introducing original twists? The only character that obviously we've been teased, which we obviously also saw in the first film, was Yoshi. And Yoshi will probably be part of the brand new sequel. But obviously, we'll just need to wait and see. So obviously, Super Mario Galaxy is a 2007 platform game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii. It is the third 3D platform game in the Super Mario series. As Mario, obviously the player embarks on an extraterrestrial mission to rescue Princess Peach and save the universe from his arch nemesis Bowser, after which the player can play the game as Luigi for a more challenging experience. The levels consist of galaxies filled with minor planets, asteroids, and worlds with different variations of gravity. The central element of the gameplay, the player character is controlled using the Wii Remote and Nunchuck and completes missions, fights bosses, and reaches certain areas to collect power stars. Certain levels are also use motion-based Wii Remote functions. Certain levels also use the motion-based Wii Remote functions. Interesting, very interesting. So obviously, Nintendo EAD Tokyo began developing Super Mario Galaxy after the release of Donkey Kong Jungle Beat in late 2004, when Shigeru Miyamoto, obviously the Japanese video game designer, producer, and game director at Nintendo, suggested that Nintendo commission a large-scale Mario game. The concept of spherical platforms originated from Super Mario 128, Super Mario 128, obviously, which is a code name for two different development projects at Nintendo. The name was first used in 1997 for a sequel to Super Mario 64 for the 64DD, which was cancelled. The name was reused for the GameCube tech demo at Nintendo Space World Trade Center, something like that. Obviously, a tech demo for the GameCube shown at Nintendo Space World in 2000. Nintendo aimed to make the game appeal to players of all ages, and the team had more freedom in designing it compared to other Super Mario games because of the outer space setting. The game was directed by Yoshiaki Koizumi, I think, and the soundtrack was composed by Mayoto Yokota and Koji Kondo, using a symphony orchestra for the first time in the series. Super Mario Galaxy obviously was a critical and commercial success, hailed as one of the best games in the series and one of the best video games of all time. It was the highest rated game of all time on review aggregating site GameRankings at the time of the site's closure in 2019. The game's graphics, graffiti mechanics, level design, soundtrack, setting and story all received high praise. It won several awards from topping game publications, including multiple Game of the Year titles, and became the first Nintendo title to win the BAFTA award for Best Game. That's interesting. The game is the 9th best-selling Wii game worldwide, with sales of 2.80 million. That's really good. It was released as a Nintendo Select title in 2011 and is downloaded via the Wii U eShop in 2015 on the Nvidia Shield in China in 2018 and part of the limited run Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection for the Nintendo Switch in 2020. Obviously, the Super Mario 3D All-Stars is a 2020 compilation of platform games developed and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch. It commemorates the 35th anniversary of Nintendo's Super Mario series with high definition of the Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy. A sequel, Super Mario Galaxy 2, was released for the Wii in 2010. An enhanced collection of both the games obviously will be released for Nintendo Switch in October 2025, with the games also being available separately on the system's eShop. In addition, elements from both games will appear in a feature film titled The Super Mario Galaxy Movie, serving as a sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie, scheduled obviously for an April 2026 release date. But what's about Super Mario Galaxy? Obviously, let's talk about that for a bit. Obviously, the second game, obviously Super Mario Galaxy 2, which obviously features Yoshi, which is kind of interesting. And I think that's really something that obviously the sequel of the movie will do, obviously bring in Yoshi. So, in a retelling of the first game's story, Princess Peach invites Mario to share a cake at the Star Festival. Obviously, the celebration that occurs when star bits rain down from the skies over the Mushroom Kingdom. On his way to Peach's castle, Mario finds a lost baby Luma, who immediately befriends him and grants him the ability to spin. Shortly thereafter, Mario nemesis Bowser, who has grown to an immense size after abusing the power of the Grand Star, attacks the castle, kidnapping Peach. Bowser escapes into outer space to recreate his empire at the center of the universe. After finding two Lumas who have offered their help to Mario, one of them transforms into a launch star that launches Mario into outer space. After landing on a venturing through the first galaxy and obtaining his first power star, Mario arrives on a small planetoid functioning as a spaceship and meets Luba, a large purple Luma who leads a small band of Lumas. Luba explains that power stars are needed to power the spaceship and that he and his crew were attacked by Bowser earlier. With some Lumas having been thrown overboard, Luba has realized the Bowser kidnapped Peach and offers his help in tracking him down and saving the princess. He offers to grant Mario temporary ownership of the spaceship in exchange for him bringing back more power stars. After Mario agrees, he instructs his Lumas to rebuild the ship in honor of Mario, and they do so, rebuilding it into the shape of his head. Mario is then thusly given control of the Starship Mario. Starship Mario then sets off on its journey towards the center of the universe to save Peach. As Mario travels the cosmos, explores more galaxies and obtains more power stars, he meets new species and joins up with his companion Yoshi. The Toad Bridget, I think, from the original Super Mario Galaxy, and his brother Luigi, all whom join Mario on the starship. Interesting, very good. Obviously, the Super Mario Galaxy sequel has the potential to launch Nintendo's cinematic universe into a whole new orbit. Obviously, what the sequel can offer: expanded world building, the galaxy setting introduces cosmic lore, new species like the Lumas, and Rosalina's backstory. Obviously, I also want to see Daisy But obviously we just need to wait and see for that, which adds emotional depth and mythical scale. It allows for surreal dreamlike environments that go beyond the Mushroom Kingdom. Think gravity-defying planets, starships and celestial temples. Deeper emotional themes. Rosalina's stories, if included, touches on loss, loneliness and found family, which could elevate the emotional stakes. Mario's journey becomes more than just saving Peach, it's just about understanding the universe and his place in it. New gameplay mechanics as cinematic set pieces. Gravity shifts, spherical worlds and power-ups like the Bee Suit or Boo Mario could translate into visually stunning action sequences. Character growth. Luigi could get more screen time and development. I sure hope it does, because he's an absolute goat. Peach might make more active role, especially if they draw from Super Mario Galaxy 2 or Super Princess Peach. Spin-offs and future projects. Rosalina's solo film. A prequel exploring her origin, the storybook from Galaxy, and her bond with the Lumas could be more introspective, Studio Ghibli-style animated film. I'm not quite sure if that will be able to be possible, but there are other things that I really want to talk about. We have the Donkey Kong movie, already teased in the first film with Seth Rogen as DK. Could lead to a Donkey Kong Country adventure with Didi, Dixie and King Key Rool. I'm not quite sure. Donkey Kong, in my opinion, is it that famous? I would say. I'm not quite sure. It's interesting. I think Mario and Luigi are better suits for like movies than Donkey Kong, but obviously Donkey Kong is a very interesting character nonetheless. Obviously, the next one I'm really excited about. That's Luigi's Mansion, a spooky comedy horror spin-off starring Charlie Day. I think this could be so brilliant. Charlie Day is this comedic actor, and I think this would be perfect. Obviously, ghosts, puzzles, and Professor E gets gadgets. Perfect for Halloween releases. Exactly, man. Exactly. If you do like a spin on like the Haunted Mansion of like Disney, and put Nintendo things in there, that would work so damn good. Yoshi's Island, a whimsical pastel-colored adventure with Baby Mario and Yoshi. Don't think that will work, but anyway. I'm not quite sure actually. Could be aimed at young audiences or used to explore Mario's childhood. Obviously, we have Super Smash Bros. Crossover. Obviously, if Nintendo builds out enough solo films, obviously like the Zelda live-action film, a crossover event like Avengers becomes possible. The Mushroom Kingdom could be the hub world for interdimensional battles. That's interesting. Obviously, strategic impact strengthened Nintendo brand beyond gaming. Open doors for the park expansions. Obviously, we have the the Super Mario World, and I think it's Tokyo or something like that. Obviously, Galaxy themes rides at Super Nintendo World, exactly. Merchandising gold mines. Obviously, we have Lumas, B Mario, Rosalina plushies, and more. Obviously, that's really interesting. I'm really excited for this brand new Super Mario film because I'm a big fan of what they did in the first film, and obviously I'm a big fan of what Nintendo does. Like I said, although I haven't played the games, I'm still excited for it, obviously. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye everyone, or should I say, it's a me, I'm Mario.